This is from Melissa Weber. Melissa Weber, where are you, Melissa? I don't see Melissa. Oh, there's Melissa. Okay, Melissa, can I read your question for you? Would you like to ask it? Okay, it says, I have heard it would go into effect in 2013. We need this sooner. If so, like at Mizzou, we go M-I-Z-Z-O-U, and we can go back and forth and see which side was louder. Melissa Weber wants to know if it's going to happen sooner than 2013. I can't imagine that anything would happen sooner than 2013, because what we're talking about are some consumer protection reforms, by and large, on insurance reform, and I think that probably a year, some of those may go into effect within a year, some of the consumer protection reforms, but you know, and I think that one of the reasons I'm here today, you know, yesterday I had somebody get mad at me because I didn't have the final version of the Senate bill to talk about, and then somebody else got mad at me because we were going too fast. And sometimes it feels like you can't win for losing. This isn't going to go fast. There are hours and hours, about half of every day I spend related to healthcare, talking to doctors, talking to nurses, talking to health clinics, taking tours of hospitals, having meetings. I'm going to have a lot of these around the state. The idea here is for me to listen and learn, to get your opinions, to take all of that back and do a really thoughtful process that we began probably 20 or 30 years ago. Now, I will tell you this, that the average family right now, if you have insurance through your employer, the average family right now is paying about $12,500 for healthcare insurance. If the increases continue to be over the next 6 years, 7 years, what they are right now, okay? If we hold the line and they don't increase more, just hold the level of increases, in the year 2016, the average family's health insurance through an employer will be $25,000 a year. Now, I'm worried about that for people I work for. I think that is a really, really high price tag for most American families. Right now, and any of you who have never been, for any of you who have been down to a public access hospital, I was at one yesterday in Pemiscot County. There's one, BJC is one. What happens if you don't have insurance, you know, if you get hit by a car and you've got broken bones and you don't have insurance, emergency rooms will take you and they'll take care of you and they don't get paid. If you don't have insurance and you go down with something less traumatic, you can still see someone eventually. The average wait for a non-traumatic, non-insured person in BJC emergency room is 14 or 15 hours. Now, at the point in time they're seen, they don't get paid, the hospital doesn't get paid, and then they call the insurance company and they say, hey, insurance company, we're going to charge you more for labor and delivery of a baby. We're going to charge you more for an angioplasty. We're going to charge you more for a cardiocatheter procedure. We're going to charge you more, and then those costs are passed on to you. You have in your insurance bills you pay right now in Missouri between $900 and $1,300 a year that you are paying as a hidden tax for uninsured coverage. That is a big price tag for you. Now, I don't think anybody, I honestly don't believe, even those of you that are so angry you don't want to listen to anything, I don't think any of you really want us in America to say, anybody who's here who doesn't have insurance, if you get out here on the highway and you get hit and you've got broken bones and are in danger of dying, that when we pull up in front of the hospital, they're going to say, sorry, you don't have insurance, die. We don't want to do that, right? So if we don't want to do that, of course it doesn't. We don't do that in America. We would never do that in America. Of course, ma'am. Okay. Listen, this is not fair. It's not fair to everyone else, ma'am. I can't let you do this. It's not fair. Okay. I'm not saying it happens. I'm saying could die without medical care in America, which I think we all want to do, and we do now, then we ought to figure out a more efficient way to do it. Instead of passing on human costs to everyone else. And I'm not talking about a government handout. I'm not talking about a government handout. I'm talking about having clinics that are available and accessible to people on a sliding scale, making sure that everybody gets their immunizations for their children. I'm talking about those kinds of things. And that's what we're focused on in this bill. That's what we're focused on in this bill, is making sure we do those kinds of things that frankly just, are just good old-fashioned common sense. And as much as people think that's not what's there, that's honestly what I think most of us are trying to do.